What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Now, I want to give you a quick update about what Bitcoin's price is doing because it is holding up quite well, especially considering what we talked about in the last video. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. Now, guys, please don't forget, if you do use the CoinW link down in the description below to sign up to start trading, you're going to get up to $30,000 in rewards. And the coolest part about it is that you don't have to KYC, meaning you don't have to give them any of your personal information. You can just sign up and start trading. Very smooth and very simple. And on top of that, when you do sign up, on top of the bonuses, you're also going to get free access to our trading group. That comes with scalp trade signals, swing trade signals, spot trade signals. You're going to get trading strategies, market updates, free live streams with pro traders where they're telling you exactly their strategies and what they're doing in this certain markets. I mean, there's so much value there. And so, guys, please take advantage of that. It's a really hard deal to work out for you guys. But obviously, now that I'm an affiliate of theirs, it is an amazing deal that you can take advantage of. So do go check that out down below. But what we're talking about again today is what Bitcoin's price is doing and how its price has been moving, because this has been absolutely beautiful. Now, I told you all in the last video that, hey, look, okay, we got the breakout from the downtrend. Next step is that we need to get back above and clear back above this level right here, $64,670. I said once Bitcoin is capable of clearly breaking this level, then we have now broken the previous point of resistance on this downtrend, which now establishes that the trend, this downtrend, is officially broken, and we have now put in a higher high, which will then likely follow by a higher low, and we will have now entered into a new phase, finally breaking out of this little phase in which we're in right here. Because you guys know that I think generally we see Bitcoin follow about a 5-step phase. Okay, step number 1 is the pump, step number 2 is the sideways consolidation, step number 3 is the downtrend, step number 4 is the sideways consolidation out of the downtrend, step number 5 is the pump to the upside. And where I think we're entering into right now is very possibly step number 4, which is the breakout or sideways consolidation out of the downtrend. And the way in which we can establish that that is true is by us either clearly breaking this previous point of resistance right here, or us breaking from this and holding outside of here for a while, right? Because then clearly we would start the uptrend by boom breaking to the upside. So with that in mind, you can now see why this is so important that we do clear this level. But the issue is that I said, listen, if we don't clear this level and we get rejected to the downside, there's still a chance that Bitcoin gets forced back within this descending channel. This serves as a fake out to the upside, right? So it looks like something like this. Boom. And when that happens, the likelihood of you going down is very high. I mean, I would have assumed that Bitcoin would hit like $52,000 to $50,000 had it just immediately just crashed back within this thing, right? And although that's not off the table, it does seem as if now that we did get that green day yesterday with Bitcoin holding support on this back test right here, that we should be in a position in which Bitcoin can at least hold enough strength to stay out of this downtrend, right? And not re-enter back into this downward channel. And so at this given point, and the main purpose of today's update is just so, look, it's doing it. We came up, we tried to break it, we failed to break it, but we at least held support on the back test, and Bitcoin is now staying strong while we are outside of this channel here, while we are now within this little range right here. Let me get this drawn out. This little range right here, okay? And so now it doesn't really matter to me what happens, right? Maybe Bitcoin does start to venture downwards a little bit. Maybe it goes to find some support. Maybe it goes to find a higher low. Maybe it starts to venture sideways, or maybe it slowly ventures upwards. Again, this doesn't matter to me, because in my belief, we are now in a position in which we are now going to enter into this next phase, which looks like Bitcoin either going a little sideways in here, or Bitcoin just slowly working its way back up, or again, it's slowly working its way a little bit down, but nothing too crazy, right? Nothing too hectic. I don't think we're going to see Bitcoin just immediately get smashed straight to the downside to the low 50,000s. I think we're avoiding that at this point, okay? And if my thesis changes, of course, I'll let you guys know. It just seems as if we're entering into phase 4, which is, again, that sideways accumulation. And so for me personally, I am going to be doing a little bit of accumulating now that Bitcoin is a little bit lower. Not a lot still, right? We were buying down here. We were buying down here. We were buying at some of these lower levels in the channel, and I'm not really a huge fan of buying right under major resistance, but I will be buying a little bit with where Bitcoin is at this given point, because again, I think that even if it goes downwards, and even if the buy that I do right here goes down to this, it doesn't really matter. I think that we will look to see Bitcoin try to make a break above $64,670 at some point, and that'll put us in a beautiful position to be able to capitalize on some gains rather quickly, not only from the purchases that are made in this little zone here, but also the ones that we made towards the bottom side of this channel. And so with that in mind, I think this is a great step. I think it kind of further shows that Bitcoin is entering into phase 4, and the only thing that would kind of destroy that thesis is that if for some reason Bitcoin either does one of the two, if it comes back down and re-enters into this channel, that's very bad. If Bitcoin immediately starts working its way down and loses $58,000, that's also not good. It's not very bad, but that's not good, right? Because at that given point, now we're possibly talking about more of a macro ABC correction to the downside, and that does open up the doors to the downside, although it doesn't seem super likely just yet. And so, of course, as per usual, I will continue to update you as this does play out. Best case scenario, in my opinion, is that Bitcoin goes a little bit sideways here, maybe ventures off throughout middle of the summer, maybe even into the deeper summertime before we're looking to work its way back upwards. That would be the best case scenario, because generally when it does things like that, we do get these beautiful moves afterwards, and that's what I'm hoping for Bitcoin. Okay, and so with that in mind, as I mentioned before, guys, I will continue to update you as this does play out, but I wanted to just give you a little bit of excitement and bullish video, letting you know that, hey, listen, I know it doesn't seem like anything's been happening, but this bullish back test was very important. It successfully did it. Now I think we're entering into phase 4 before the inevitable phase 5. So as I mentioned before, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, you can always let me know by smashing the like button on the video, subscribing on the channel if you are new. Don't forget, you can again check out CoinW, link down in the description below, to get up to $30,000 without having a KYC, which is absolutely ridiculous, and you'll get free access to the trading group, so don't ignore it. But with that in mind, guys, I will see you all very soon. The next video I'll be posting today will be a Solana video, then the one after that will be a render video, then the one after that I think I have a microcap video coming out. So stay tuned, subscribe, check out the vids, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.